Okay, this video is going to mostly cover the one part of Doors of Pharaohs. I am not going to do the Covenant area yet because I'm still working on clearing enemies. However, I am going to show you one corpse that I did miss in Shaded Ruins in the Shaded Woods walkthrough part 2, where I was showing all the items. I forgot to go get a corpse. It's really not that important. It's all that's got on it is a torch and I think three flame butterflies, if I'm not mistaken, or one. There's at least one flame butterfly, I do know that. So it was a torch and flame butterfly. But over here, beyond this tree, you have a corpse here. I was actually messing around earlier and I came back and I realized that I completely spaced that out, so I figured I might as well show that in this video. Also, when you kill that scorpion dude after the boss fight, if you kill him, he'll give you the second dragon ring, which is not the one I'm wearing, but this one, the second dragon ring. I've got two of them because I've killed him both times. The only thing he's going to give you for after you summon him for the boss and then talk to him after using the foe's ring, the only thing he'll give you is the fragrant branch of yore. That may or may not come in handy for you. As far as it goes with me, I really don't care because I've found more than enough last playthrough to where I had like 3 or 4 extras at the end of the game that never got used. In the boss room, I do not know how to get this. I'm going to have to look that up later and make another video on it. There's a hole above it, but I'm not sure if you can get up there to drop down using fall control, or if you can cut this tree down with a special weapon or whatnot. I'm going to have to try to figure that out later. So anyway, the enemies, unlike most of the areas I do, the enemies here are here. So this time I'm going to be facing them head on. I am a pyro. I am using all pyromancies. As you can see, I've got 12 flame frost, 5 great fireballs, 6 chaos storm, 4 fire tempest, and 14 firestorms on me. So we're going to get attacked by this big guy first. He's really not that hard because he moves pretty slow, but you still want to be cautious when you're dealing with him because he does take a substantial amount of damage. So making sure that flame swath really does work wonders, like as you can see. I'm actually loving this. The enemies drop it, but I don't remember which ones. They come in handy, and I'm waiting for some more to be dropped because I love flame swath. It's one of my favorites. It actually takes all of their life practically, and I'm pretty sure on New Game it would probably kill them in one hit. But on New Game Plus, it takes most of their life. It'll take most of this guy's life. You're gonna want to hit him twice. There's a chest right here that I already got. There really are no hidden areas that I know of on here as far as like hidden secrets, because of the fact that this is Doors of Pharaohs, so everything pretty much opens using a Pharaoh's lockstone. I will make another video after this one. When I get done clearing the area, I'll make another video that shows how to do the other part of this, where the Rat Covenant is, where you can be summoned as a Grey Spirit. I'm actually back in offline mode. When I started the game today, I was in online mode, and when I came in here, I found out that even though I can't be summoned, I can't summon because of my illegal multiplayer disconnects. Apparently, I can still be summoned for the Covenant. So I was like, I got summoned and I annihilated the person I summoned. So it was kind of funny. This lizard has been annoying the fuck out of me. I mean, because I don't have my sorceries equipped, so he's been getting away. My sword sucks ass, so I need to remember to equip one sorcery of Soul Spear or something so that I can take care of that lizard next time. In fact, I'll probably do it on this video unless he's gone for good, because I think he might be. I'm not sure. I've never paid attention to lizards on here. See, flame swath will take care of that. And then if you continue going this way, you'll wind up coming out in Seldora. So I'm just going to really quick run up here just to show you the up to here, but I'm not going to go out into the open because I'm not really caring to fight the enemies here yet, because I already did it once, and you know, New Game Plus, they've added some big ass boar and some stuff. Plus I want to do a walkthrough later, so that's Brightstone Coves to Zora, which matches the armor that I'm wearing, because I'm wearing the Seldora armor for more souls. Wearing this armor and using the covetous silver serpent ring plus 2 really helps to increase your soul count. It makes it worth it. You know, it makes the game really hard because even with this armor fully upgraded, enemies take a hell of a lot of life off me in one hit, because this armor really doesn't provide much protection at all. But at the same time, the advantages are I get a lot more souls than I would without it on. So, you know, as you can see, I am level 252. My soul memory right now is 14,686,779. So, I'm going to come down here. Okay, so now that we've got the enemies out of the way, there is a chest right here that attacks. I knew there was a reason I didn't do that yet. You can pretty much mess him up. He drops dark leggings and black scorpion stinger, which is quite funny because I just sold the rest of my extra dark stuff. There's a corpse here with 10 prism stones. Prism stones you can take to the bird and things betwixt and trade them to that for random items. So the other area that I will be doing a walkthrough on later is over here by the bonfire, and I will be doing a walkthrough in this area, which is the Covenant area. I'm going to show you which contraptions to use and which ones not to use. I am invaded by the faggot. You know, as you can see, Flame Swath is a pretty decent magic. Okay, if that fag really thinks I'm going to go all the way over there to kill him, he's smoking crack. Because, he's just smoking crack. Just plain and simple. I need to restore my magic. You can buy an infinity of these off of Ornifix, your blacksmith, so just something to think about. They're not, they come in handy. Okay, so now we are back restored. Okay, so there's a guy. I don't have to worry about him right now because I haven't unlocked his door. I do have the Pharoah stones to do it. I don't have to worry about any of the enemies practically. The main one I gotta worry about is this bag. Bye-bye, Bowman Gunfree. Nice meeting you, buddy. Alright, so now that he's gone, I can leave the area, thank God. But I'll come and do a video on this later, as in how to do this area and which lock stones you want to use and which ones you don't. You know, because some of them just activate devices, and some of them actually open stuff that you need, like the other bonfire. So, anyway. We're going to go get that crystal lizard while we're doing this. Let me attune my spells. I'm going to get rid of one of the firestorms, and I'm going to equip the crystal, or the soul spear. And then I need to re-equip my catalyst. I de-equipped it because it was quicker. That's how easy that guy is. if you do it from the bonfire side, he's easy as hell. Because you don't have to face him head on. So he doesn't even really get a chance to do anything. This guy, that guy will mess you up, but as long as you do that, you shouldn't have a problem. Now, it would help if my pyromancy glove was equipped. And just for those of you that don't know, I am using the Dark Pyromancy Flame. The advantages to this one versus the regular one are, as you can see, it's both of my pyromancy gloves are plus 10 maxed. The difference is that the regular pyromancy flame, it doesn't matter what your life is or whether you're hollow or not, it does the same amount of damage. With the Dark Pyromancy Flame, the more hollow that you are, the more damage it does. Meaning, the less life that you have, the higher damage amount it's going to increase. So I would be, if I was hollow right now, I would be killing these guys in one hit. As far as these guys over here coming up, the germs, I would be killing them in one hit with the flame swath if I was hollow. But I'm not hollow, so I have to hit them at least once with a sword. Now, okay, the crystal lizard is there this time, and it's not going to get away because the soul spear will kill it instantly. So that's a lot. That's nothing I really need. So even if it would have disappeared, it wouldn't have mattered. You just gotta watch these crystal lizards though, because they're annoying. They always have been since Demon Souls. And then this is gonna be the end of this walkthrough. Like I said, I will do another one here in a bit. But I just kind of wanted to show you all that. This part's pretty simplicated, so there's really nothing hidden. But the other one, it's more important if you're not a member of the Rat Covenant, you don't have a bunch of Pharaoh stones, or you just have a problem killing invaders for the Rat Covenant, or when you're an invader yourself, then it's best to only open doors that you actually need to. So all I can say is that I got all 35 rat tails needed for the Rat Covenant in one night. I mean, just killing invaders non-stop. In fact, almost any invader couldn't even do anything to me. Especially with Toxic Mist and Chaos Firestorm equipped. I was able to pretty much fuck up every invader that invaded me. So I'll just do one more walkthrough before I shut this off, just so you can get the strategy down for those of you that want to make this a little easier. But this is how I clear the enemies out. I mean, I pick a particular section and I do just that section, and I clear all the enemies in that area. That way, and I do a run, and then I just keep doing runs until they're gone. And I repeatedly do it. It helps me to, the main reason I'm doing this way is eventually I'm probably not going to care to kill all the enemies, but the main reason I'm doing it right now is because I am trying to level up, particular elements. Not only that, I am also trying to memorize each area and its enemies so that I can strategize the game and make it somewhat funner. Because once you have a strategy down, you can pretty much trash the game. I mean, I rarely die anymore. The main times I die is when I'm dealing with like enemies in like shaded ruins or whatever. But for the most part, in areas like this, I definitely don't die, and it's very rare that I do. Even if I get invaded or I'm the invader. I love Toxic Mist. I love pretty much a lot of the pyromancies. And it probably would be quicker just to do this to get back to the bonfire. But anyway, I'll make another video later doing the other part of Doors of Pharaohs, which shows the rat boss, and I'll show you how to kill the boss. The rat boss is actually a pretty tricky boss unless you know what you're doing. You can actually walk right into the middle of the room and cast Chaos Firestorm, and as soon as you do, it will kill everything in the room, including the boss, in one hit. I don't know about on New Game Plus, but I know on New Game it killed the boss and all the dog things all at once. You know, because I was worried about how I was going to do that, and because I went in there and the dogs killed me immediately before I could even fight the rat. So, and then the rat takes off over half your life in one hit. So, you know, I was like, screw this. I just ran in there with my Chaos Firestorm, and boom, he was gone. Another thing to note is I've already got all the hexes on this account, so I got the trophy for having all the hexes. As you can see, I've got a shitload of hexes. Like, oh my god, I've got more hexes than I thought I did. I've actually got quite a bit. I only need, for the trophy, I only need 4 more sorceries. I need 3 more miracles and 2 more pyromancies, which are all covenant related, other than what you get from Sorcerer and Navlon and Eldia's Keep when you do his assassinations. But you know, I'm raising my faith over time. You know, I didn't start doing it till recently, so I can't use some of this, like Affinity, which was actually called Pursuers on Dark Souls. I can't use that yet. I gotta go up 4 more. Twisted Barricade, I gotta go up to 25. I gotta go up to 30 for Numbness. Not like I care about Numbness. Numbness makes no sense. Darkstorm. But these are all the hexes for the trophy. If you want to get the trophy, you need to get Dark Orb, Dark Hell, Dark Fog, Affinity, Dead Again, Dark Weapon, Whisper of Despair, Repel, Twisted Barricade, Numbness, Scraps of Life, Darkstorm, Resonant Soul, Great Resonant Soul, Climax, Resonant Flesh, Resonant Weapon, and Life Drain Patch, and Profound Still. And those are all your hexes for the trophy. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's 19 hexes for the trophy. Once you get the 19 hexes, you'll get the trophy. In fact, my last trophy was the hex trophy, so I'll be able to show you it, because that was the last trophy I got. So, as you'll be able to see here in a minute, it'll take a second. 1,610 trophies with level 15 at 8%, and as you can see, the last trophy I got was the hexes, Master of Hexes. So, now I just need to work on the others. Anyway, I'll create a second video